Unexpectedly, ActionSA is considering endorsing the African National Congress, ANC, in the Johannesburg Metropolitan Council with respect to a substantial funding. Please kindly hit on the subscribe button as we go into the details. The loan application, which is for a capital investment of 2.5 billion rand, is intended to help the city with its pressing infrastructure requirements. The loan has generated controversy within the council and is intended to finance a number of initiatives, including public housing, water infrastructure, and road upkeep. To approve the loan request, the ANC needs the support of opposition parties since it does not yet have a majority. The possible backing of ActionSA signifies a significant change in the political terrain. With ActionSA's support, which has historically opposed ANC policies, Johannesburg's urgent infrastructure problems would be addressed in a practical manner. Herman Mashaba, the head of ActionSA, stressed the need of putting aside political differences for the well-being of the city. Our choice will be made only on the basis of the proposal's qualities and advantages for the people of Johannesburg. Investments in the city's infrastructure are desperately needed, and providing services must take precedence above political squabbles. Mashaba said, "This possible partnership hasn't been without controversy, however. ActionSA's detractors worry that backing the ANC would enrage their constituents, who primarily want an end to ANC-led government. Concerns exist over the handling of the loan as well as the ANC's history of corruption. However, supporters contend that the loan's infrastructure upgrades are essential for boosting the local economy and raising Johannesburg citizens' standard of living." ActionSA is anticipated to make a final decision later this week after internal discussions and stakeholder engagements. The decision might change the political dynamics inside the Metro Council in addition to having an immediate impact on Johannesburg's infrastructure future. Once more, President Cyril Ramaphosa was the target of a recent outburst by loud political reporter and clear commentator Nathi Sithole, who painted him as unduly incapable of handling even the smallest of issues. Ramaphosa's response to a little incident, which Sithole dismissed as unimportant but indicative of the president's lack of bravery, opened Sithole's speech. The incident in question was a fireworks display that President Ramaphosa led off at a public event. While the damage caused by the fireworks was promptly attended to by security personnel, Sithole used the opportunity to insult the president. Sithole said that Cyril intended to piss on himself regardless of whether it was just a firework, meaning that Ramaphosa's reaction was out of proportion and indicative of his overall initiative style. Sithole's remarks have sparked a longer debate over Ramaphosa's management style and approaches to handling various crises. Experts argue that Ramaphosa's administration has been characterized by hesitancy and a lack of decisive action, particularly when it comes to addressing South Africa's economic challenges, sexual assault scandals, and social unrest. They argue that these brief glimpses of perceived shortcomings undermine the public's confidence in his ability to effectively lead. Whatever the case, President Ramaphosa's allies defend his measured and cautious approach, highlighting the complexities of leading a nation grappling with long-standing problems. They argue that maintaining power and promoting long-term agreements need Ramaphosa's accommodative demeanor and efforts to forge consensus. Sithole's comments are seen by these friends as an irrational, sentimentalist attack that ignores the president's administration's larger context. This incident also highlights the vibrant political climate in South Africa, where notable figures like Sithole play a significant role in shaping public opinion. Among those who are dissatisfied with the Flow organization, Sithole has gained a sizable following because to his sharp tongue and tough stance. His most recent comments will undoubtedly resonate with this group, bolstering the discourse around Ramaphosa's government even further. It goes without saying that investigations into President Ramaphosa's authority will continue as the conversation progresses. Regardless of whether his approach is seen as sound or not, his organization's conflicts and challenges continue to be remarkable. Without a doubt, the president's response to crises and analysis will determine his legacy and the future course of South African political affairs. While this is going on, the general public and political watchers will be closely monitoring these minutes, which provide a quick glimpse into the strengths and vulnerabilities of powerful individuals.